Kill 'em.
On this week's show, we hunt with Mr. Jimbo Robertson and Chad, and a good friend of theirs, Mr. Robert. We got lots of ducks. We're going to see a lot of ducks hit the water. And stay tuned, because you're going to get to see old Ducky do her deed and get a double-double.
Kill 'em.
I went down to the Southfield to see my honeybee. I went down to the Southfield just to see my honeybee. Yeah. My mind was in the heaven, but my feet was on the ground. I was running through the Southfield, and my heart began to pound. Oh, 'cause my honeybee is still there. She's waiting there for me. Yeah.
With Dave's hunt, we had Mr. Jimbo Robertson again, and his son Chad, and he brought a good friend of his from Memphis, Mr. Robert. They hunted with me last year, and we had two great hunts.
Well, this is my second year to hunt with my son here at the Honey Break. We found it last year and hunted, and had a great time. We made it an annual event now, and so it's a great place, a fun time for he and I to spend time together. Awesome hunt. Brought a very good friend of mine, Robert Farnsworth, from Memphis, Tennessee down, and he hunts Arkansas, the ducks, quite a bit. He says it's totally different than Arkansas. According to him, we'll be doing this trip together every year as well, and having a friend that you share time with and your son, you know, that's what hunting's about. It's an experience.
Kill 'em. Ducky, back! I got that one. Hey, the only. Get him back! Ducky! Get him back! Ducky!
You know, one of the unique things on this hunt was watching Ducky work. You know, like I mentioned, they had 10.5 inches of rain, which really made it hard for duckies retrieving, and there's a lot of wind, and we killed, you know, 2 or 3 ducks at one time, and Ducky went out, and to save, you know, Ducky having to swim back and forth, Jarrett was able to direct Ducky to 2 ducks at one time. You know, Jarrett, I tell you what, killing the ducks is fun, but watching Ducky work, especially getting 2 ducks at one time, that just adds to the hunt. So that dog is an excellent retriever.
Yeah, she's a great conservation tool. They get plenty of practice hunting with us. They pick up, you know, 1,200, 1,500 birds a year, some years counting teal season. But I don't let her switch on big ducks or cripples, but when she's got a dead teal in her mouth, I let her pick up 2 or 3 at one time, discipline casting, you know, keep one in the mouth, cast her over there. That way she just don't have to, we swimming now, we got this flooded out in deep water, so everything's got to do with swimming, so try to save the energy you can with your dog. Instead of making her make 3 trips, you can make 1 and come on back with them. This episode of the Honey Break Experience is brought to you by Loretta, 500 years, one passion. Mossy Oak, it's not a passion, it's an obsession. Gator Tail, taking you places you never thought possible. This is the Honey Break Experience.
It's nice to be able to come to a place like the Honey Break and make the time count. And also getting to spend time with old pops. You know, don't get to see him as much as I used to, but it always makes it a special time and is a fun memory for us to talk about forever.
Raised them hunting and fishing, and you think that never ends, and one day they go off to college and move off. And looking for a place to get back together. We found Honey Break Lodge, and Chad and I look forward to it every year. We're looking forward to it again next year.
You know, one thing I enjoy about hunting with Mr. Jimbo, he always brings Chad with him. I enjoy hunting with Chad. Mr. Jimbo really enjoys hunting with his son. You know, that's special to him. It's special to me too, because I got a little boy on the way, and I can't wait till he's about knee high, and he's gonna be in that blind shooting him in the beak, I can promise you. Just fishing to call a shot. I mean, just fishing to call it.
We've really enjoyed the opportunity here. Last year and this year alone, I mean, it's amazing. There's lots of places that you can go hunt, but my whole life I've never worked 80 teal at a time or 100 pintails. They sucked us in, and I'll tell you right now, it's been an experience for me.
Bye! Call him. That key going. Man, they turned right off. We had a group of canvasbacks coming straight at us just like that. I don't know, they just same old cans we've been shooting every day, one big group. It was about 30 in there, now it's about 15, because just every time they come, somebody picks 1 or 2 off. Coming straight at us, got right out there and skirted the decoys. We tried our shot, but Smart King can. They'll be back. They do it every day. Just sooner or later, it's going to be 2 in that group. And then it'll be none. They come by us.
That's right.
Hi, I'm Drew Keith of Honey Break. Here today with Steve Snell from Gun Dog Supply and Joe Perron from Champion Retrievers. You know, one thing that we use a lot is the find it or hunt dead command. Like when you knock that bird down and the dog doesn't actually see where it goes. How do you train for that? As far as you use hunt dead, you use find it, you use dead.
The command really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's more of a concept as far as I'm concerned.
Right.
But the idea behind it is putting a dog in an area and having him actively search for a bird.
Using his nose.
Using his nose, strictly, and it's a different concept, you know, to me even than talking on blind retrieves. It's more of a, we're going to put you in this spot and we want you to work. But it's not something that comes natural to them. They have to, it does have to be trained.
You have to learn how to hunt.
I would say probably starting off you'd use a scent drag, but you take a scent drag and you drag it up into the light cover or drag it through the yard so you can see where your dog goes, you know where you drug it. And then as it gets more advanced into heavy cover, and then obviously on into something like that, I can see that would be a lot of fun for the dog.
Well, I'll take a tennis ball and I'll put a little duck scent on it even if I want to. You don't have to, get a hand scent on it. And I'll let them play with it a little bit, and then I'll kick it into monkey grass or just, you know, not tall cover, but something small, and they'll go in after it. And then you can get to the point where you pick your command, like you said, find it, hunt them up, dead, however you want to use whatever command you want. And after you've done that a few times, you can take them to cover and give the command, and they'll start actively searching for it. Another good trick is to have one or two with you, so that the dog's successful every time. If you have it out there and he's hunting for it, and for whatever reason can't find it, have one that you can place and get him into that area so that he's successful every time.
Get a lot of praise.
Exactly.
And that's your Honey Break Gun Dog Tip of the Week.
Two weeks ago, we was hunting in 12 to 18 inches of water right here. We got 10.5 inches about 3 days ago. Now we in 8 foot of water. We still killing ducks, but it's just not quite as comfortable. We got to boat in, we got to bring, have somebody boat us in, Joe or somebody, had to come restring all the decoys. You know, probably the most water deepest I've seen it here.
To have Jarrett and Blake and the other guys who's willing to work and spend a whole day redoing decoys 2 weeks before the season's over. You know, I haven't hunted other places that had the guide staff that's willing to do that.
Kill him, boy. Dang.
Y'all can't blame me for missing. No, I can't believe I'm missing. Come. Ducky! Back!
Chad, he's been wanting to kill a canvasback, and we had a canvasback come right in the decoys, and sure enough, he got him.
3 on the right.
Kill that son of a gun, boy. Watch it out. Canvasback. There's your canvasback. The canvasback was crippled, but it was in the decoy spread, so I wouldn't let them shoot it. They were going to lose the can. We're going to lose the can. Well, old Ducky did her deed, son. She went over and retrieved 2 of them. Hey! Good girl.
Good girl.
That's unbelievable.
That's all right. That's unreal.
The hunt right there.
To get to see that not just once but twice was very special to me, because watching Ducky work and watching Jared work the call, That's part of the hunt to me is as much fun as shooting a duck.
Kill him. Nailed it, he's down. Good girl, Ducky. Big green. This episode of the Honey Break Experience is brought to you by War Eagle Boats, America's most versatile boat company. K2 Coolers, real value, real cold. Honey Break Lodge and Outfitters, the experience of a lifetime. This is the Honey Break Experience.
Kill that bird right there. Ducky, back! Kill him. Let's tell Joe to bring that dang boat.
Robert, I know you hunt a bunch of years in Arkansas. I haven't been up that way for one time. And compared to Arkansas, what do you think of Honey Break and a 40,000 acre farm?
Down here at Honey Break, it's a whole different experience coming in here and hunting these blinds with Jared. And I tell you, bringing these birds in like we have, and multiple species of birds, you know, from greenheads to pintails and teal, all over the place, and canvasbacks. You know, where how often you come to one place and kill 6 or 7 different species.
Right over the top. Right up there.
You! Somebody hammered that son of a gun. Hammer time. Make the sky fall, baby. Alrighty, babe, that's it. 2 big green head in the hand.
2 mallards.
Finish it out, finish it out, finish it out. What I'm talking about, let's make the sky fall, boys. Put them on the water, put them on the water.
Another dose of Moffitt's mallard music.
That old Moffitt magic did it.
That did it.
Yes, indeed.
It's always good to end it on some mallard, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
It was a good day again in the Corley Blind. I enjoyed it. I was hunting with Mr. Jimbo and them, and as I always say, I like when they come. Many a times we've hunted together and we hadn't yet left the blind without a full limit of ducks or some geese in with it or some bonus birds, and I really enjoy hunting with them.
Hey, I can't ask for more. Another weekend with my son, good friend, great guy with a good dog, and a fun time at the Honey Break. What more can you ask for?
This episode of the Honey Break Experience is brought to you by Drake Waterfowl, innovators in waterfowl hunting. Honey Break Gun Club, Louisiana's finest. Mojo Outdoors, it ain't magic if it ain't mojo. This is the Honey Break Experience.
Next time on the Honey Break Experience.
Jonesville native Scott Weber's coming back and bringing a few of his friends from North and South Carolina. These guys, they've been helping me for about the last 6 years, and they've seen Honey Break come from Louisiana Delta Plantation and an idea to what the lodge is now. And so this was a really, really special hunt for me. It's always good to get these guys in the blind.
Only on the Pursuit Channel.